Ugly truth.
What's up?
It is that time again. We have none other than Stephanie in the studio. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
It's gotten colder, and I know you don't like it.
I don't like it. And my joints are hurting right now. I just finished my Korean traditional dance at
So you went to school?
I'm doing it, like both, the musical school and this.
Why? What? So you couldn't take another semester off?
I can't.
Oh my God.
Not anymore.
Oh my God.
Nope.
I don't know how
I'm
you're
like
doing
exhausted. I'm very exhausted, but it's okay. But it's okay.
It's okay.
I love to work.
Well, I know you love to work, but I mean,
This is just too much.
I think you're pushing yourself just a little too much there.
Yeah.
So it looks like you're a little bit better. You sound a little bit better, but
yeah, but I'm still. The sickness is not. It's
Going
not going
anywhere.
nowhere.
Okay. Well, I know that you're constantly doing your musical and whatnot, so that's probably the reason why. Because normally, a common cold, you need rest to help fight
But
it.
that rest, I don't even know when.
What rest is?
What is that?
What is that?
What is that? I like
Well, being
workaholic.
busy is good, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have to come.
Yes, no, I am. It looks like, so you just sent me your schedule for next month, so we
Next
will.
month, I'm like dying. Seriously.
Yeah, we'll grab a date with all of our staff, and then we'll go take a watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was getting the insight of what days to go and what not to go. So yes, I'm going to be choosing a day very soon to go watch, and then we'll go post it online. All right. So we have some very interesting stories for today.
Yes,
Stephanie's
actually,
very pleased.
I am very excited because we have a variety and we have kind of like serious stories also.
Okay.
But okay, the first one.
First one.
All right, exotic sushi. Interesting. From Germany. Okay, there's this guy. Actually, he's my best friend's neighbor. I don't really know anything about him except for his name and his age, and he also doesn't know anything about me, I guess. We only see each other sometimes, but he's really cute. Another friend of mine knows him pretty well, and just yesterday she asked me, "What do you think about him? Do you think he's handsome?" I was like, "Yeah, he's not bad looking at all. And by the way, he doesn't know me." Then she said, "Well, maybe he does." Now I'm so confused. What this mean? I mean, it could be nothing at all. Just some weird conversation. I don't really want to know.
What? Okay, well, hold on. Out of the blue, for her friend to ask, "So, what do you think of the guy?"
I'm sure that there were little chemistry like between them.
Yeah, because I mean,
even it's like glints, you know, you can feel. But I think that guy also is thinking about our listener.
that's what I'm thinking too. Because
Obvious.
well, I mean, think about it. Stephanie and I. Let's say Stephanie knew a friend of mine and doesn't really know him personally, but saw him maybe a couple of times, or maybe saw him on my SNS, and you saw pictures of him, and. I'm not going to randomly go up to you and ask you out of the blue, "Hey, what do you think about this guy?"
Maybe she saw that something on her eyes.
Well, but I don't think it has anything to do with the girl, but more of the guy. Because, I mean, even for me, if a guy around me says, "Oh, I'm lonely, introduce me to somebody," then literally I think,
and then
who could I call or text that I can introduce?
I'm sure he was talking. He knows our listener.
Exactly.
For sure.
So I think for our listener from Germany, he knows who you are.
Or is your friend his good friend? I don't know. Because sometimes your friend, if it's not like a friend, if it's like, a friend of me or something like that, sometimes they just want to joke around.
Okay. Because they think that you like them.
They think that that if it's you, then it's me, and I know this person, but you don't know him, like whatever. And I will just, if I want to tease you, I can just say like, "Oh, what do you think about him?"
Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I feel that
maybe my friends are weird.
I think, and I think maybe it's because I just want to be very positive here.
I'm positive too.
I think that, as soon as I heard this, the only thing that I could think of was the guy asked for her opinion.
Or the guy asked about the
her,
person.
exactly.
Uh-huh.
So,
So there might be something from
there
him.
has to be something.
Yeah.
There has to be something. Huh.
Do you think he's handsome? I want to see his picture. Why don't you just upload his picture and I will tell you what to do.
She'll be the judge of it.
I'm like, no. Oh, he's bad looking. I'm like, contact him. Sorry, I'm not gonna do that, but
yes, for our listener, I think that he knows who you are, and he maybe talked about you to your friend, or he.
this is so confusing.
Or this could be the thing. Since they're neighbors and they're pretty close, he probably could have just brought up the topic, I'm kind of lonely these days. Do you have any cute friends that you can introduce me to? And your friend suggested you. And that's why she said that. Mm-hmm. And that's why she thought that, if you met up with them, because the only time that I ever ask any of my girlfriends or younger friends or older friends, what do you think of this guy? Mm-hmm. It's because I have been asked to maybe hook him up. You know what I mean?
Right, but what was the after, what did she say after? Well, maybe he does. And what's after? That's my question. It's like, yeah, he's not bad looking at all. And by the way, he doesn't know me. And then she said, well, maybe he does. And then what's after that?
Why did you leave the conversation at that? You should have been like, excuse me.
It's like, so,
tell me
what happened?
What happened? What does this mean?
Uh-huh.
Don't just say that and hang up on somebody.
Well, maybe he does. And
it's like,
we need to know what, so what?
Maybe he does in what?
Seriously.
Maybe he does in what?
That is why our listener is confused.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we are confused. Let me talk to her. I mean, this is the best way. Like, let me talk to her. Update her phone number. I'll call her. Germany.
Exotic sushi. From Germany. Post your number, babe, and we'll just call you.
Yeah.
We'll just call you, and then we'll actually have you on the air to talk about it. But
have you ever had this kind of situation before?
No.
Because you and I, we don't really like. we go like straight up, forward, and I like you. We say it, but it's not like glance, and like, he's cute.
Yeah, we did this over Chuseok. We're not the cuties.
No,
we're very envious of that. Okay. I think Popcorn is getting really, really shy now.
He's like,
I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah, because normally in any relationship, if somebody calls, and actually I've had somebody call and ask me, would you like to be matched up? Like matchmaking.
Oh.
Yeah, so somebody's called me and been like...
Did you do that for someone?
Yeah, I did that for someone too.
Yeah.
But
like today, Yeah,
you asked me too.
Yeah,
but yes.
I'm single, so.
So, no, this is what happened. Like, okay, so for the... okay. You were
That's
actually...
not an excuse.
It was an excuse. But anyways, but yeah, so I called a friend of mine, but it was the same situation kind of like this. I called her up, I asked her if she was busy.
But she didn't know anything about them.
Yeah, she didn't know anything about them.
But that's a little bit different story.
Kind of different, but in the end, I sent her two pictures. So one picture of him and one picture of the other guy.
Matchmaker!
And I said, okay, this is your choice.
Uh-huh.
Out of looks, first appearance, who do you think is cuter? And she said, the first one. I said,
Which is?
The older guy.
Oh.
And so I said, okay, well, I'm going to be having, food and drinks. And so if you're in the area, we're here, you guys can come over. Mm-hmm. And as the guys went to the bathroom or went for, cigarette smoke time, a time away to make time away, I asked her, I was just like, so what do you think? And this is the only time that I would pressure or give somebody this type of a question. Who do you think is better?
Right. Or what do you think about them?
Yeah, what do you think about them? For me, I don't like having like one-on-one matchmakings. Okay, here you guys go have fun.
And that's so weird. It's like
so weird.
That like little, tension and that little weird
air.
Yeah,
the atmosphere is just so of weird. So what I like to do is I like to just call people out, and then if the guys know that, you know, the girl is single, then I'll let them do what they do. It's just, I don't want to set somebody up, but I think that your friend wants to set you up kind of in a way.
But see, like you were the one who introduced them to her, and then you were the leading side, right?
Yes.
So what I want to know is what your friend did after. Like after that, well, maybe he doesn't, you know, maybe another time she can bring up about him.
Okay.
And you know, maybe something happened. So Exotic Sushi, please update the next story so we know like the
What
more
happened?
details, and you know, and after that maybe we can say something more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's kind of hard for us to say anything now because
we need to know after.
we need to know what happened after. Well, maybe he does. Mm-hmm. And I know that there's a wink in the thing, but did she just wink at you and that was it? Or, I mean, elaborate, please.
Please.
Okay. We have a lot more stories to say, and Tang says,
Hi, Tang.
is the schedule online? I might be in Korea next month, so I want to catch it.
Ooh, of
Is
course.
your-
Inner Park.
Okay, so if you go
Please.
on to
The Inner Park, and then probably if you search my name or
if you search
our
your name, maybe
musical.
you'll probably get it. Nellie's loving how you're like chemistry, like anyways. Okay, she's making chemistry sounds over here.
See,
What we're gonna
this
do-
is chemistry sound.
There we go.
I'm like musical, you know.
Yeah, you're being very elaborate today.
This is crazy. It's like my personality is like it's changing.
It's changing on the show.
Oh my goodness.
It's amazing. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take a song break, and then we're
right.
going to come back. If our listener is listening, hopefully we can get updated, and then we'll try and jump
Update.
back to your story.
Oh yes.
If not, we're going to take a listen to some more tracks, and then our next story is actually, I think
we
we
did
have
Ida, Dr. Ida.
Why me? Anyways, we have the track by 8. I asked this question, 물어봅니다, and we'll see you guys after this. Okay, guys, we were looking at the original story, so the updated version of the story. This is what we missed. Okay, this is what we missed. So Meryl from Germany says, I'm not 100% sure if I got the sense of ugly truth, but I listened to the past few weeks, and here's a try. So there's this guy who's my best friend's neighbor. Don't really know about him, except his name is age or less. Now, we all read this earlier. This is what we missed in the script. Since he's my best friend's neighbor, it's sure that I sure meet him sometimes. So I run into him. He's really cute, and there's this little festival in our town, and every time I walked past him, he acted weird.
Yeah.
So he knows
who
she is.
Yeah, and every time you said every time, so it's kind of often. Maybe it can
It's
be
often.
or like, you know, sometimes it doesn't really matter. But the thing is, if you felt that.
Yes.
You felt that he was acting weird. Then
Your friend came up and said, well, he might know you.
yeah,
So, obviously.
it's so
Case
obvious.
closed. He likes you.
He likes it. Just go for it.
Go for it. If it was me or Stephanie, we'd probably just go to his house and be like, hey, let's hang out.
Hey, you want some drink?
Hey, you want movie and popcorn? Pizza? Pizza in a movie?
Pizza.
Pizza in a movie at home?
I'm so hungry. I
sorry.
can't eat anything.
Oh, speaking of eating, our second story actually has to do something about that.
Oh, yes. All right. The second one, Diddle Dog, is from USA. So I've been trying for like ever to lose weight, but I lose motivation and give up. And food is just good. I also have hypothyroidism, which basically slows down the metabolism, so it makes it even harder to lose weight. I eat right and exercise for like a week, then I just give up. Do you guys have any advice on how I can keep up without losing motivation and stopping?
Okay, so for hypothyroidism, I looked it up.
Yeah.
I looked it
We
up.
need information a little bit more.
Yeah, we needed more information. So it's a condition in which the thyroid gland does not make enough thyroid hormones, so that causes a lot of different effects. The symptoms are, so you can't really go to the bathroom that well, so constipation. You increasingly sensitive to cold weather, so cold temperature, fatigue, and
Do I have that?
but you're not gaining weight. Heavier and irregular periods for girls. This normally happens in girls.
I think that's my
joint
problem.
or muscle pain, paleness or dry skin, depression or sadness, thin, brittle hair or fingernails, weakness, and then weight gain as
Okay,
well.
I do have hyperthyroidism.
Maybe.
Maybe.
A lot of the symptoms actually do fall under you.
Yeah, like
except
most
the weight
of them.
gain.
What?
Except the weight gain. You're still bone skinny.
No. If I don't not exercise, but because my schedule is so busy and tight, I don't have time to rest. So
You've always been skinny. Shush.
no.
Okay, so anyways, for our listener, Deal Dog. Okay, so I think right now, I was reading up on hypothyroidism. It can be treated, so I'm not sure that it could be a bigger problem. I noticed that your question was how to stay motivated and not stop. So even for me, I mean, I've been working out
You do
these
salsa,
days.
right?
I haven't been doing salsa these days.
No?
I haven't. It's too late, and I've been waking
Tired.
up super early, so I can't really keep up with that. But I think, Deedle Dog, number one, why are you losing weight? It should be a little bit more precise. For me, for the past couple of years, I didn't want to lose weight. I had to. So,
Okay.
because I had to perform, because company wanted me to
Be a little bit
be
slimmer
skinner, I didn't want to lose weight, but I had to. So I was going on harsh diets. Now, I don't have that set deal. For me, I have back pain and I have knee pain, so I've been working on strengthening my body so that helping my
Strengthening the muscles.
endurance is going up so that I can work out longer,
Right.
and my body is a lot healthier. So right now my goal is not weight loss but more so health.
Right.
So I don't have I'm going to lose 10 pounds in 1 month. That's not my goal right now.
And also that's like mentally that's not good.
It's very hard to do. I've been seeing a lot of doctors and trainers. Now, yes, especially in Korea, trainers say 3 months tops, they can get you back into, quote, shape. Yes, they can.
yeah, but the yo-yo
yes.
that problem
There's
always
a yo-yo problem as well. Now,
causes.
not only for me, right now, that's why I'm asking for Dito Dog, what is your goal? Do you want to maybe lose 10 or 20 pounds in a year, which is the
Then just-
safest?
yeah.
Which is the safest.
But if you just like force yourself, then eating. If you don't eat, then you might lose weight. But that's not happy. It's I don't know why people do that. It's like they just starve themselves, but that's not healthy.
It's not. And I feel that for you, Stephanie, since you have been growing up in a ballet atmosphere, I've been noticing that, yes, there are the ballerina types that are naturally skinny.
Yeah, but
They
I'm
are
not like
natural-
that. I'm
yeah.
very like a little bit more muscle side,
And then there's also other ballerinas that
healthy.
are a little bit on the bigger side. And
But they still perform. They
exactly.
still in the companies.
now I want to ask, obviously there's probably a lot of pressure within that circle for ballerinas. I want to know, what are some of the different cases that you've seen? Maybe somebody who's super skinny but still eats a lot, or maybe somebody who's a little bit on the bigger side but maybe struggled with dieting during her ballet years.
You know what? It really depends on company though.
Okay.
And there's if your artist director wants you to be skinny, then they work hard because they burn a lot of calories. If you don't eat, if you just starve, then you lose weight because we exercise so much. But the skinny girls, they want to stay in that skinny side, so they also starve themselves. But my company, LA Ballet Company, yes, skinny side is always good because we do a lot of partnering, but because we dance a lot, they want us to be healthy.
Exactly.
Yeah. And, you know what? To not lose motivation, you need to find, to do the fun exercise, like tango, or dancing,
or
like a jazz or yoga. But for
Find a
me,
class.
yeah, yoga, oh my gosh, no, that's not for me because it's so boring. It's so boring.
For Stephanie, that would be a boring exercise.
So me, I rather go take extra classes.
Yeah.
Like, ballet or the contemporary dance or Korean traditional. But for you, just for our listener, just exercising, if you lose the motivation fast, then you have to find yourself that what fits or what can actually excites you.
Exactly. Just to give you a little bit more some personal experience, Deedle Dog, I hate going to the gym, but
I hate it.
these days, I found a couple of friends that go to the gym with me. So if I'm on the machine, even though we don't talk to each other, even though I'm listening to my headphones, they're listening to their headphones, it's just the fact that somebody went with you, that you're not going by yourself and you feel like everybody's looking at you in the gym. I hate that feeling too, but going with somebody to the gym is a good way to do so.
Good way to start, actually.
It's a very good way to start. Taking up classes, 90% of the classes out there, first days, they always give you a trial day. So you don't have to pay for it. Just say that you want to try the class out,
Right.
stay in the back of the class, watch. Just watch the class, try and figure out if you like it, and then pay, and then sign up for it. So no classes that I know of are going to force you to enroll the very first day just so that you guys can enjoy the class. These days, I'm not a CrossFit type of person, but I do know a lot of my friends that do love it. If you want to do a group effort, CrossFit is a huge group effort, so it'll help you keep motivated because it's fun. You actually have a friend to go. You have somebody to talk with. Somebody else is in pain just like you are. But like I said, Deedle Dog, I think what is your goal is bigger. If you just want to look like a movie star and be super skinny just for the sake of it, I think you should change your priorities. Yes, everybody wants to be skinny. Everybody wants to look good, but you have to find who you are first.
And you have to be happy.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of people have been criticizing me about my weight because I've gained about 20 pounds since my performing days. But then again, I was never happy with my performing days, and I'm actually happier now. Not because I've gained weight, but I'm healthier in the lifestyle
Because
that I
your
have now.
self-esteem is
exactly.
high.
My self-esteem is right there. And whenever somebody used to say, why aren't you losing weight? Why are you so fat? I'd be like, I would actually be very offended and it would hurt. But these days,
that's
very
hurting.
hurtful. Yeah.
Yes.
But, these days, when it comes to losing weight, if somebody says that, I'm more confident in saying, dude, chill. It's my life,
Yeah.
not yours.
Yep.
I'm the one
course.
that has the extra 20 pounds on me, not you.
So you don't pay for my food, then stop it.
Exactly. And yes, I could make healthier choices, but then again, that is who I am, and I'm accepting who I am as well. So for our listeners, I want you guys to remember that where you are in life, just because you love Girls' Generation or Stephanie and you want to look just like them, I feel that...
Then come to Korea, take classes with me.
Yeah.
And you will lose weight.
Yeah, go do that for her.
But actually, we our listener have a hypothyroidism, and also I found this fact that lettuce and black beans and mushrooms are good
For this.
For this. And you say you eat right, but for my friends, a lot of my friends are vegetarians and also vegans. And they have this, even you want to go for a hamburger, you can actually order, like veggie burger, like made out of mushrooms and, tomatoes and beans. So there are a lot of food that you can actually manipulate, to be healthier.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's not, I think it's the mental problem. The losing weight and, if you're stressed, then everything is, it's mental problem for me. So we want our listener to be happy and also take your time to lose weight. It's not, if you don't have that, that like the artist director who wants you to lose weight like that, then maybe that might be a problem. But if it's not, I will suggest you to be.
Yeah, I think a lot of shows these days, like Biggest Loser and a lot of these weight losing shows are showing
They do
big
that for
numbers.
money, though.
Yeah, but they're doing it extremely. That's extreme dieting.
Yeah.
Most health nutritionists recommend losing 2 to 5 pounds in a month. So we're talking about constantly keeping those that weight off. So not just 1 week. I lost 5 pounds. No.
Yeah, it's not
1 month. 5 pounds. So that small amount of weight in 1 month is the healthiest way to keep the weight off instead of losing it fast and then gaining it back fast.
Yeah, that's very important because losing it's not important. You have to
Keep it off.
Consistency.
It's the consistency.
Yeah.
Your body needs to consistently know that there is food coming into you, that your body's healthy, and that you can work on a schedule. So find something that's good for you. For all of you out there who are trying to lose weight, find a hobby. If you like rollerblading, go out and rollerblade. Ride a
that's
bike.
good exercise.
I've been finding an excuse to walk more these days. Jump rope. If you don't want to jump rope by yourself, grab a couple of friends, get a big old jump rope, and start, having a game like we did when we were younger.
And then also, losing weight is a good idea.
Exactly. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to listen to Jaewon's track with 미친 듯이 달려. And we're going to see you guys after this with our last story.
All right.
All right.
Run.
Our last story is quite
It's a little heavy.
sad.
Yeah, but I don't know if we had, because we never had this kind of situation, but maybe. All right, I'm gonna just read.
Oh,
maybe we can get a lot of opinion from
the USA. His name is Carlos. He just posted it again.
Oh, Carlos. Hello.
Hi.
All right.
Carlos, yes, we're going to be reading your message right now.
Yes, from USA. I have a girlfriend I want to propose. The problem is her mom is very strange and always finds reasons for us to not get married. We've been together 10 years high school, but her mom is frightening at me. And she is also nitpicking and telling my girlfriend to be mad at me too far silly things. I love the girl, and in her family tradition is important, so I was already told to ask her mom for her hand in marriage. We've both discussed just eloping and dealing with the consequences later. I don't know what to do. I have a good job, I pay my bills, and I always put my girlfriend first. How can I convince her mom we can handle marriage without her flipping out?
So in the end, her mom is like my mom.
Maybe it's just her, the mom's, personality that you can't really deal with.
Well, it's funny because up until now, I've, shown my mom a couple of my boyfriends and yes. And she's never really liked them, but didn't really say why. And then after I broke up with them, she would say why she didn't like them. And
what was the reason, though?
The reason was pretty evident. The first guy that
because you
showed,
make more money.
No, actually, the first boyfriend that she met, he made better money than I did.
Okay. Interesting.
And she just felt that he was having me as like a trophy girlfriend.
Okay.
So because I was still technically a celebrity at the time,
She wasn't happy.
No, there was something about him that she didn't like, because I figured she would like him. He went to a good college. What I thought, he treated me right. He was Korean American. That
But you
kind
were
of stuff.
happy though, right?
I was happy. But
what is the problem?
No, but our relationship ended really shortly. It was only a very short relationship, and
maybe
it
your
ended
mom
really
knew.
bad. But it was really bad. And my mom, after the
breaking
relationship
up
broke
was
up,
bad?
yeah.
Oh.
And after the breakup, my mom was kind of like, not so much I told you so, but it was more so, I knew it kind of thing. And so I was like, how did you know? And she was just like, I could tell. There's just something there.
Listening to your mom or your family, they know because they're...
Exactly. And then a more recent boyfriend that my mom saw, she just knew that he didn't really like me.
Oh.
So for some reason,
That's a problem, though. That's
Of
your
course.
problem.
No, but for me, I felt that he really
Because you were
cared.
in love.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But
it's like blinded.
maybe, but I mean, even for me, I felt that there was something that he was giving to me, but my mom just saw something that was not there
enough, or
not enough. So when we broke up, because up until then I was
You
just
know
like,
what? It's moms.
yeah, no, it's just moms
It's
being
just
moms.
yeah.
They're never gonna give their daughters away easily.
Yeah, but you know what? You have to be close with the moms. Otherwise, your marriage will be like disaster.
See, that's the thing. Normally, it never really works out.
And your girlfriend will not be happy.
Yeah, you guys are never going to be happy because your girlfriend is going to constantly feel the pressure from her parents.
Yeah.
And then it's going to start straining into your relationship as well.
Yeah.
So it ends up becoming, right now, your girlfriend probably loves and respects you just like you do as her. But if her mom is constantly going to be coming into the equation as a burden, later she's going to start taking her mother's side. And the nagging is going to start causing, why didn't you do this for my mom? Why couldn't you just buy her a present too?
Yeah, that happened.
Why didn't you call her on her birthday? Why is it that you can't be that sentimental to my mom?
Yeah, you have to keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So actually, I'm not saying the mom is the enemy, but I think it's important to you to be friends with her, the mom, for your girlfriend and for your marriage. Because marriage, yes, it's for the husband and wife, but also marriage is like you're engaging with the family also.
You're bringing two families together.
So if it's marriage problem, then you kind of have to, try much harder to get close with her. Just buy her a car or something like that.
Okay.
Or Birkin.
All right. And Carlos says closeness. I'm close to her because she helped me through some tough times, and I've helped her too. Right now it feels like a power play, and I see my girlfriend is always full of guilt and always taking her mom's side. Okay, see, Carlos, if she's already taking her mom's side, then once you get married, it's going to get worse.
Wow, you'd be very lonely.
But this is, okay, there's one thing though. Carlos, you say you've got a good job, you pay the bills and everything. Now you said that you've been dating your girlfriend since high school. So
That's
obviously
cute.
the mom is probably going to constantly think of you two as just high school sweethearts. And she's probably going to just think of you as, the immature high school boy that she saw walking through her front door to take her girlfriend, to her little girl to prom. So it could be a problem of her mom constantly just thinking of you two as young sweethearts that you guys haven't matured.
Yeah, because their parents will never think you as adult.
Exactly. I think that her mom still thinks of you as the boy next door who always was, the little boy, just like she sees her daughter. Now, maybe, if you man up a little bit and maybe sit down with her mom.
A little bit show off. It needs it.
Yeah, I mean, don't take your girlfriend out for dinner. Tell your mom, or tell her mom that you want to take her out to dinner, get, respect from the dad as well.
Just be a gentleman.
Be a gentleman, take her out on a nice dinner, sit her down. All girls are girls. No matter if you're a mom, a grandma, girls will be girls. A nice dinner, nice gestures, having a gentleman treating her, being nice, complimenting her. Every girl is gonna love that. Don't do it too much. Don't put it on too thick.
Yeah, just do it little step by step.
Yeah, just take her out for a nice dinner and be open, be honest.
Yeah, and also consistency.
Yeah, Carlos, just
important.
Take her out on a nice dinner and be like, Mrs. So-and-so, I generally really do want to marry your daughter. I want your blessing, and I really want you to trust in me. So be open about it. Don't try to do it in front of your girlfriend or in front of her husband either. Just you and, the future mother-in-law.
Yeah, and you said that you pay your bills and everything. So show her that you're stable.
Yeah, I mean, I know it might sound awkward, but financially, show her how you're going to treat your wife once you get married. So
right.
After we get married,
make her comfortable.
Yeah, make her comfortable. After we get married, Mrs., I'm thinking of this and this and this. If we have kids by this age, I want to send them to this college, so I'm saving up for this. I have a savings under this. I know it sounds corny, and I know you're probably thinking, what? That's so superficial.
But to parents, corny always works.
It's so superficial. Why does it all have to be money? It doesn't all have to be money, but mothers. And I feel that if I have a daughter...
And if it's marriage, of course it needs it.
Yeah, if I have a daughter and I'm going to send her off to be married, I want to know that she's going to be, not starving.
Right.
So, I feel that taking her mother out on a one-on-one date...
Yeah, and then talk very seriously. Like, have a conversation. Don't just go like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. That. Don't, that's your side of story, but actually listening to her opinion also is important, because you think that she's frightening at you, but there's always got to be a reason.
Yeah, there's a reason. Maybe maybe it was what we thought. She's just, thinking of, when you're just younger, just your high school days. And yes, a little bit of wine, Carlos, not too much. Not too much. But anyways, think of dinner, be a little bit more sincere with her. Be a gentleman. Think that you're treating her on a date, because pleasing the mom is always pleasing the daughter. Trust me.
Yeah, but I'm so jealous that you guys want to get married.
Okay, so it's time for us to say goodbye, because they're going to kick me off the show now. We have 나인건 with 남자가 여자를 사랑할 때, when a guy loves a girl. Carlos, good luck with you, and we'll see Stephanie next week, and I'll see my listeners tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.